like and subscribe. Assuming athletes would be nude at modern Olympics, as there were in the ancient times, which discipline would be the most cringy or the most awkward to watch? Menus hurdles. Akarapid testicle smacker. Fencing. Oh, I have a story. Back in college, a friend and I used to fence epee after classes. Then, because we were dorks, we'd have these Errol Flynn-esque running sword fights on the way back to our rooms. Now the thing about epee, as opposed to foil or saber, is that the whole body is considered a legit target. Stab his foot. Point. So it teaches you to lunge at areas that would normally be off limits. Maybe you see where this is going. We are being idiots. He's running, I'm chasing. He stops, turns, goes NGARDE*, but it is sloppy, because running around like an idiot. I see an opening, and execute the best lunge of my life directly into his junk. Full extension, sword flexed into a U, Olympic picture stuff. Now I'm expecting to hear the *TOK* of the tip of my epee contacting his protective cup, but that is not what happens. Instead, there is a muted *SQUISH*, he goes white, and collapses. The moron was not only not wearing a cup, he had neglected to tell me, and I had tagged him full power right in one of his testicles. Missed the frank, got one of the beans, which swelled up to the size of a grapefruit, and he was walking funny for weeks. Oddly, we never resumed after class fencing for idiots. I wonder why. Anything in the Winter Olympics? Probably best to just cancel the Winter Olympics entirely. Curling, not for the reasons others have listed, but because it would go from feeling like the Olympics to a shuffleboard tournament at a nudist resort. Ski jumping. Junk flapping in the wind. Pairs figure skating. Anything involving horses. I agree that horses are easier to watch when they wear clothes. Basketball. Whole lot of extra double dribbling would be going on. Dunking on people would have ramifications. Triple jump. Sand. Absolutely. Everywhere. Gymnastics. Did you want to admit to watching a whole bunch of 14 to 17-year-old girls jump around naked? That's how you get on a list. At least most of the other sports involve adults. Just for the record, in ancient Greece women didn't take part in the Olympic naked or at all. They had separated games, honoring Hera instead of Zeus, during which they competed fully clothed. Everybody here talking about men's giblets in the window. But have you seen women's titties when they be hustling? I think you're all underestimating how fast Olympians move. When in sports bras they move as one, but they don't do that when naked. It won't be very sexy for most sports, I promise you that. Ice skating or speed skating. One crash and it earth bye junk. Wrestling. Men's baton relay race. Just a baton handover waiting to go wrong. Two-man luge. The entirety of the Junior Olympics. We can just go ahead and cancel that lol. The long jump. Sand in the butt crack, that awkward squat landing. *ANY* male sport, because if they are doing it as it was done in ancient times they would have to tie their penis up in a kinotus more https m Wikipedia org/wiki/kinodesm or dog not to avoid showing their glands, which was considered shameful. Could get really awkward today given that a lot of men are circumcised and honor to have the foreskin to tie around the glands. Note, Donald open the purpose tab on the linked Wikipedia article, unless you want to see photos of actual knotted up penises. Edit, IRL, I know circumcision is not prevalent outside the US and a few other countries, but relative to the ancient Greeks it is far more common. You don't all have to make the same commentary. The US also happens to enter more athletes than other countries and win more medals than any country, so circumcision would be disproportionately represented. Definitely weightlifting. Pole vault. One wrong move, and y'all are gonna be very famous and maybe dead. Vince Carter's dunk of death would be 10x more disrespectful nude, and it's already the most disrespectful dunk of all time. The fact no one has mentioned swimming. Just doing the backstroke as UCA. Bobbing and out of the water. Fencing's going to be painful. But the shooting is probably going to be one of those kinks I didn't know I had. Marathon. It's a lot of time with your junk flapping in the breeze. No nipple chafing, so thorough as that. Men's pommel horse. Tennis. Just a couple naked people on a large court wielding rackets with everyone watching them sounds cringy. Especially with how the players moan and groan while playing. Definition running for males. Seeing their junk going up and down would be terrific. Lighting the torch and burning the bush. Probably girls' gymnastics. Considering how young some Olympic gymnasts are, I'm pretty sure you would end up on a registry for watching such. Cycling. Definitely the most cringe-worthy. I don't know, man. Synchronized swimming would just be a bunch of vaginas coming out of the water, but couples figure skating has a lot of lifts, where the guy is either staring straight at his partner's cooch, or showing it off to the audience. Plus all the high velocity spins. I think synchronized swimming would be interesting considering they sit on each other's shoulders and other revealing positions. Synchronized swimming would just be aquatic vagina presentment. Probably the one where you have to jump far and then land on the sand. Anakin would hate it for sure. Summary of the comments. 1. Any male sport. 2. Gymnastic. I think skateboarding is now Olympic sport. I feel the pain now when I see them falling with the board. I can only imagine the road rash that they would get without clothes. Also landing on your nuts while doing the rail slide thing. Judo, karate and rugby. Speed walking. I can't believe how far I had to scroll to find this. It's already weird as to watch with clothes on. The weird hip sway and rubber legs movements. Add some aggressive flopping and boob bouncing, and the whole thing would be insane to watch. Hell, the weird gait of speed walking I imagine could get a helicopter going. https://yao2b/rdxd2f6hx4. Men's bars. I think it's gonna cause a lot of drag. You've been visited by the ghost of a very important man. Pay your respects by liking and subscribing, and he'll grant you 3 weeks of good luck.